My name is Seth Schuler. I started my leadership journey in the United States Army Infantry. In that world, leadership is direct, demanding, and deeply personal. You're responsible for the mission, but more importantly, you're responsible for your people. I learned quickly that no two soldiers are the same. One might need discipline and structure, another might need guidance and patience. There's no one size fits all approach. That experience built the foundation of how I lead today. Now, as a civilian student finishing a degree in organizational leadership, I'm preparing to move into the field of cybersecurity. My goal is to merge the lessons I learned in the Army with the advanced academic training to earn a commission in the Navy or Army cyber fields. When I started this program, I thought leadership was mostly about direction and discipline, being the person others listened to when things got hard. That mindset wasn't wrong, but it was incomplete. In the Foundations of Organizational Leadership course, I was forced to step back and define leadership in a broader way. I came to see organizations as ecosystems. Every decision impacts something or someone else. Every leader needs to understand how systems work and how people move within them. You don't just bark orders, you understand the terrain and your team. Then came data driven decision making. Before this course, I made calls based on gut and experience. That's how most of us operate when we're in the field or under pressure. But I learned that real leadership demands more. I learned to back my decisions with data, to track trends, read the numbers, and pull meaning from raw information. Now, when I make a call, I have the facts to support it. It's not just instinct. That kind of decision making builds trust. It also gets results. Ethics and organizational behavior change the way I see responsibility. It's one thing to say, do the right thing, and another to lead by example when no one's watching. This course made me look inward. What values am I modeling? How do I handle pressure? Do I foster loyalty and integrity in my team? I stopped seeing ethics as a checklist and started treating it like the backbone of leadership. If your people can't trust your word, you're not leading, you're just managing. Leadership theory opened my eyes to styles of leadership I hadn't even considered. I'd always leaned toward a firm hand, clear expectations, accountability, and discipline. But I learned that leadership isn't one size fits all. Some situations call for vision, others call for humility. Some teammates need a coach, others need a partner. I started to adapt my approach depending on who I was working with. That flexibility made me a better communicator and a stronger leader. Leading change taught me that real leadership doesn't fear change, it drives it. I used to see change as chaos, something to survive. Now I see it as a tool. This course gave me frameworks to lead through uncertainty, to steady the ship when things got rough. More importantly, I learned how to bring people along with me, not just drag them around. Change isn't about speed, it's about direction, communication, and commitment. The capstone tied everything together. I had to analyze a real organization, evaluate its structure, culture, leadership, and propose solutions. It wasn't just about writing a paper, it was about thinking like a strategist. It proved to me that I can lead beyond a small team or unit. I can lead organizations. I can solve complex problems with practical solutions. Right now, I lead with discipline, clarity, and intention. I don't guess, I assess. I don't assume, I ask. I lead based on what the mission needs and what the people need. That balance is what separates good leaders from great ones. I believe I believe in leading from the front, not just in action, but an example. My decisions are guided by data, ethics, and strategy. My actions are guided by purpose. Where I go from here is simple. I keep climbing. I'm pursuing a cybersecurity degree because leadership in today's world means understanding the digital battlefield as well. I'm training to join the military cyber field because that's where I believe I can make the most impact. My leadership journey isn't ending, it's evolving. The next fight won't be boots on the ground, but it'll require the same courage, discipline, and clarity of mission. And I'm ready. I started this program thinking leadership was about strength. Now I know it's about service. It's about knowing your people, knowing your tools, and knowing yourself. That's the kind of leader I am today, and that's the kind of leader I'll be tomorrow.